Welcome to TNT Travel. We're doing a round-trip Alaska cruise out of Vancouver. So when you land at the Vancouver airport, you follow the signs to the train, and you take the train down to Waterfront. It costs you a little bit more to leave the airport than going to the airport. And it's a short train ride. And there we are. And from there, we always walk down the road and go get a little bite to eat before we get on the ship. And there's our ship, and we're off to have breakfast. Unfortunately, there's stairs down, but there's a food court down there, and as you see, all the nice little food areas that you can eat at: Tim Hortons, McDonald's, some other restaurants. We've ate at Tim Hortons a few times, but we seem to always more lean towards McDonald's. We're sitting here at McDonald's, right over there, eating our food. This is our view. So we're done at the food court, and we went down a walkway. If you watch my video for how to get to the cruise ship from the airport, I show you in there the hallway to walk down from the food court, and you actually come up right at the Pan Pacific Hotel, and kind of out the front doors is where I went. And walking over this way is where you'd go to check in. This is Vancouver downtown, and just over here there's a little airplane gas station where the airplanes fill up and they land and take off there. So it's nice to sit there and watch them go and do their little thing. Later on in the video, you'll see that. And as you walk to check in, down the walkway, they'll have the different provinces and different cities in the provinces on the sidewalk. This is as you're going to check in for the different cruises, right? Today they had Viking and Princess. We're going down the Princess line. Right there is where you drop off your luggage. And after we were all done, there wasn't very many people there it was like 10 o'clock. We got our little medallions, and we sat outside and watched the airplanes take off. The security area, and when you go through customs, didn't open until 10 o'clock, or 10:30, I mean. So we sat there and waited until around 10:30. When we got to the line, there was a bit of a line, but it didn't take long. We got through that line, and it was like walk right onto the ship. I like sitting there and watching the airplanes land and take off. It's kind of cool to watch them. It's amazing how close they can be to each other, as you can see there. And it wasn't long, and we're off to the ship. There you go. Go step on the ship. And we're cruising! Yay! So we got on the ship and went to Good Spirits and had a couple drinks. This one here was a special one just for Alaska, and we quite enjoyed that one. Then upstairs for a bite to eat and watch the sail away party. This was our first time on the Grand Princess, and I've heard it was the oldest ship in the Princess fleet still going, and you can tell it shows its age. We weren't that impressed with it. We've been on others that we enjoyed more, and unless the itinerary is a very good itinerary, I don't think we'll be doing this ship again. But you never know, and we love Alaska. So Alaska is, because when in the summertime we're in Alberta, it ends up being cheap for us, being that our flights aren't that expensive. We enjoyed the cruise director, we enjoyed the entertainment on here. Just the ship is old. The elevators were very slow to open and close, and you could tell she's near the end of her time as far as I'm concerned, considering she had just went through a dry dock not that long before we sailed. but the food was okay. The room service on this ship, and I find on others, probably took about an hour to get to your room after you ordered it. So make sure you're not really hungry or really tired and fall asleep before it gets to you. Then we headed up one more deck to be able to get some pictures of the bridge that we're going to sail under. We were on the side that we're on is opposite of the Stanley Park. If we would have went on the other side, you would have seen Stanley Park as we went to go under the bridge. But this is more industrial area in that as we're going by, and there's people out swimming. There was a guy on a little, I don't know what it was called, motorized surfing board as he followed us along, and I'll let you enjoy a bit of our sail away as you see everybody else enjoying it.
Hopefully we got some people on the bridge that as we hand over to our wonderful band, and of course that bridge is master working.
And here we go underneath the bridge. And like any bridge that you go under, it's kind of cool watching it. This is a really low bridge. Not all ships can go under it. Kind of like Tampa and that. So your littler ships are the ones that can do it. And as we look back, there's Stanley Park that you can see on the other side. Then, later on that evening, we took in the show, and I'll let you have a look at it. I enjoyed the show. You can have a look at yourself what you think.
We'll try to pull you down.
Very important when you run away. Let's hear it for Chris.
That's the end of day one. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.